A win Saturday, it's moved us up the table a bit. How do you assess the performance against Dover?
Yeah, I thought it was a good performance. You know, it was obviously a well-needed 3 points and a win, but we now have to try and back it up on Tuesday evening with the home game against Maidstone. So they're on the back of a positive result as well. So we need to be performing like we did on Saturday.
There's a lot of changes Saturday from the team that played up at Fylde. Will there be more changes tomorrow night?
Yeah, we'll have to have a look and see. We always pick teams for games. It's not about, well, we pick teams for certain games and against different oppositions. So we'll have a look at it and then make our minds up.
I think we noticed Saturday was whenever Dover had a set piece or a corner, we'd leave a lot of players up the end of the pitch. Was that something we did to just keep the box less congested?
Yeah, only for that game. Obviously the size of Dover's players and team, there's obviously a concern in set plays there and they're good at, so we tried to combat that by getting a few players up the field, so that's why we've done that. And in fairness it worked on Saturday, but we don't normally do that.
And we had Carly back as well. Was it a risk to bring it back so quick? He played, I think, was it 50 minutes Monday night?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a risk, but then his first reward, isn't it, with his leadership qualities on the pitch?
Well, we saw on Saturday what he brings to the team and to the group. It's always a risk when the player's out for a period of time, but he has trained. But we needed to get him into the team. You know, I wanted experience in the team Saturday. Coley come back in as well for that reason as well. But Matty McClure was back as well, so yeah, it's a risk, but it was a risk worth taking. And
we had Adam May as well make his debut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you didn't think it'd go that well, did you? 2 goals and both goals helping us win.
Yeah, but I knew what he was going to bring to the team. You know, as I said last week, I've worked with him before. I know how good a player he is and what qualities that he's got, and he obviously showed that on Saturday.
He made a couple of Frank Lampard-esque type runs into the box for both his goals. Is that sort of, if you could compare him to a midfielder, say he's that sort of type, or can he do a bit of everything?
No, I compare him to Adam May, because Adam May is a good enough player in his own right. So he's learning his trade. You know, he's picking up experience and game time here. His first touch, he hit the crossbar. So you know, the timing of the runs were very, very good, and obviously you can't make, you know, 20 runs like that in the course of the game, but you can make 6 to 8 runs, but make sure that their quality and the timing of them is right, and you got them spot on Saturday. And
then we've got Maidstone now, new manager, and they've started to change their personnel a bit now. Is that something we're wary of going in tomorrow?
Well, the manager's gone in there, he's obviously going to put his stamp on the team. He's made changes in the short period of time that he's been there. So, but you know, we respect everybody, and you know, it'd be no different on Tuesday evening. They got a good group of players. I know a few of the players, I've worked with them before, so they're a good team, you know, and we have to be right on it for Tuesday evening.
And Harry's a manager who's very young but come very highly rated. Is he someone you've crossed paths with in the footballing world before?
No, he's you know, reputation and stuff like that he's got. He'll want to do a good job, and he'll want to come and get a positive result. So I look forward to saying hello to him and meeting him before and after. But during the course of the game, he'll want to win, and so will I.
Yeah. And if we win, is that a chance to then start looking up? Because then, rather than over our shoulders.
Well, you might have been looking over your shoulder. I was looking to the next game, and that's all we ever do, look to the next game. And you know, Maidstone is the most important game. We have to make sure that come Tuesday evening that we're ready, had our recovery, and then go into that game fresh, because that's the most important game. We always look to the next game, that's all we ever do.
And is it times where maybe results haven't gone our ways, where togetherness is really important, so we need like fans to really get behind us tomorrow night?
I thought the fans were brilliant Saturday. They got right behind the team. They saw from the group of players you know, the work rate and effort, and also at times the type of football that we want to play. So they were right behind the team, and it does help. And I've said it from day one. You know, they're massive to what we want to do, and obviously when they're vocal, it does give us an edge.
Yeah, well, cheers for your time, Gary.
Thank you. Thank you.